8756. What must each fuel quantity indicator be calibrated to read during level flight when the quantity of fuel remaining is equal to the unusable fuel supply? A. The total unusable fuel quantity. B. Both the total unusable fuel quantity and the unusable fuel quantity in each tank. C. 0. The correct answer is C. Each fuel quantity indicator must be calibrated to read 0 during level flight when the quantity of fuel remaining is equal to the unusable fuel supply. This is because the unusable fuel is considered to be the fuel that cannot be safely consumed by the engine due to its location in the fuel tank or the potential for contaminants to be present in it. Therefore, the fuel quantity indicator should not show any fuel remaining when the fuel level reaches the unusable fuel supply level. This ensures that the pilot has an accurate reading of the fuel remaining that can be safely consumed during the flight. 8757. What unit would be adjusted to change the fuel pressure warning limits? A. Fuel flow meter bypass valve. B. Pressure-sensitive mechanism. C. Fuel pressure relief valve. The correct answer is B. Pressure-sensitive mechanism. The fuel pressure warning limits are typically set by adjusting the pressure-sensitive mechanism in the fuel system. This mechanism is designed to activate a warning light or horn when the fuel pressure falls below a certain level, indicating a potential problem with the fuel system. Adjusting this mechanism allows the pilot or mechanic to set the warning limits to the desired values. 8758. Select one means of controlling the fuel temperature on turbine-powered aircraft. A. Engine bleed air to the fuel filter. B. Engine bleed air to the fuel tank. C. Engine bleed air to a heat exchanger. The correct answer is C. Controlling the fuel temperature is important to ensure efficient operation of a turbine engine. Fuel temperature affects the viscosity of the fuel and can impact fuel flow rates, which in turn can affect engine performance. One way to control fuel temperature is by using engine bleed air to heat a heat exchanger, which in turn heats the fuel. The heat exchanger is typically located in the fuel line between the fuel pump and the fuel control unit. As the fuel flows through the heat exchanger, it is heated by the hot bleed air. The amount of bleed air used to heat the fuel can be controlled by a temperature controller or regulator that adjusts the amount of air that flows through the heat exchanger. 8759. What is the purpose of flapper-type check valves in integral fuel tanks? A. To allow defueling of the tanks by suction. B. To prevent fuel from flowing away from the boost pumps. C. To allow the engine-driven pumps to draw fuel directly from the tank if the boost pump fails. The correct answer is B. Certain integral fuel tanks are equipped with flapper-type check valves that permit fuel flow to the booster pump while preventing fuel from moving away from the pump during turbulent conditions or sudden maneuvers. These check valves ensure a steady fuel supply to the booster pump, maintaining consistent fuel pressure and preventing fuel starvation. In addition, some aircraft incorporate pump removal flapper-type check valves that allow for the removal of a booster pump from the tank without the need to drain the entire tank. These check valves prevent fuel from flowing out of the tank when the pump is removed, facilitating maintenance or replacement of the pump while minimizing fuel loss. These check valve designs enhance the safety and efficiency of fuel systems in aircraft, ensuring a reliable fuel supply to the engines and simplifying maintenance procedures. 8760. What unit is generally used to actuate the fuel pressure warning system? A. Fuel flow meter. B. Pressure-sensitive mechanism. C. Fuel pressure gauge. The correct answer is B. Pressure-sensitive mechanism. A pressure-sensitive mechanism, such as a pressure switch, is typically used to actuate the fuel pressure warning system when fuel pressure drops below a specified limit. The switch triggers an alarm or warning light to alert the pilot of the low pressure. The fuel flow meter measures the rate of fuel consumption, and the fuel pressure gauge indicates the pressure of the fuel system, but does not directly actuate the fuel pressure warning system.